Little problem this morning. I checked the car at 7 AM. Found out that the charging has stopped during the night. It was only charged 65%. And today was supposed to be a really nice day because we are going sightseeing to Golden Rock. So we decided to move the car now to another place inside the hotel. And we're taking a bus to where we normally should drive with the car and hike from there. And then return here, and in the evening we will drive with the car to the next place.
Hello.
We are in a truck.
Yeah, my name is Kagu.
The sunset is morning and we're going with the truck to the top of the mountains. A bit disorientated, we arrived on top of the mountain and had to walk a few hundred meters to reach the pagoda. Apparently a bit too far for some locals.
May I introduce you with this pagoda? It's called Chai Tiyo, but it's well known as Golden Rock. But the local people we call it Chai Tiyo. Chai Tiyo is mean Chai is pagoda and Tiyo is the head. So this rock is the shape of the head. And this pagoda is really famous because this is one of the world's wonder. Actually, the pagoda on the rock, it was built in the Buddha's lifetime, we believe, but nobody can tell it which one is true. In the Buddha's lifetime, one of the hermit from this area, he visited to India, and after seeing the Buddha gave 3 sacred hairs as a present, and he wanted to build a Buddha monument for that 3 sacred hair. And when he is looking for a good location, the king of devas, he took stone from the sea. The sea is just near here. From the sea, from one after another, he is showing the stone to the hermit. And at last, when the hermit see the stone, look like his head, he choose that stone. And the king of devas, he placed the stone at the cliff, on the cliff of the mountain, the highest point of this mountain range. And the hermit placed a pagoda, built a pagoda on the top of the rock. So in that little stupa, there is 3 sacred hair. So that is really famous for this. And you can see the cliff is really slanty, and rock is situated in the very insecure area. It can fall off very easily. And at first, in our childhood, we were taught that people can go with a string from one side to another, and the string can pass between the cliff and rock. Yeah, but until now, it touched very little area, and you can see from down there, it's already up a little bit. It is very insecure area. So even the geologists can study about that, and they cannot prove why it is standing here. So it is very famous pagoda now.
It's the final day already of the one more night of the Myanmar trip, and we are on our way to Apan.
Pa'a.
Pa'a.
Yeah.
And meaning?
Pa'a is me the frog vomit.
Frog vomit.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dragon vomit frog.
Right. Yeah, that sounds very interesting. And now we're going to visit some cave before we arrive in the village. What I saw in Myanmar is that most women and some men, they wear some
Tanaka. Tanaka makeup.
What is it?
Tanaka.
Okay. Is it?
It's a sun production, and it's good for the skin.
Ah, okay. Yeah. It's not just makeup.
It's not just makeup. It is very natural too.
It has a purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from what is it made?
It's made of a tree, a branch of the tree. We have to grind on the strong slab with a little bit of water. Yeah. And then we got a paste, and then we paste with the face. May I introduce you with this place? The name of the place is called Kok Gun Cave. This place, it was famous as a Suvarna Bhumi. Suvarna Bhumi is mean the land of gold. This place, the Buddhists arrived to this place before Myanmar. So even this cave was carved and renovated in 7th century, 780. So there are lots of Buddha images. You see on the wall, over so many thousands of Buddha images were carved in 7th century. It's pretty amazing. There are lots of caves in this area. About 10 caves are very famous, but this one is the most famous one. Yeah, with a heritage, Asian heritage.
We are on the way to the border
Yes.
of Thailand, and so the Myanmar road trip is almost over. What did you think of it?
I think so.
What did you think of it? Of this trip?
I think it's good.
Yeah?
I learned a lot.
Yeah?
It's the first ever electric car in Myanmar.
Yeah.
It's a really challenge for us.
Yeah.
And you already found it. One of the journalists post about you on Facebook.
Yeah.
And over 12,000 likes.
Yeah.
And over 1,000 shares.
Yeah.
A lot of people shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are very famous in Myanmar.
Every day in my life is like that.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
special. Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, Myanmar people are very kind.
Yeah.
And yeah, also the media was very good. Got a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So that's good for my goal, you know, to promote electric cars.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that they picked that up. We just finished formalities at the Myanmar side of the border. So it's now time to cross the bridge. There's a big bridge here, and I have to say goodbye to my nice guides.
Bye.
Mr. Su,
Yes.
it was a pleasure.
Yeah, it is really pleasure. I'm
I'm,
really sad to leave you.
Yeah, me too. I really enjoyed my trip to Thailand,
Thank you.
and you made it very easy and nice for me.
Thank you
So
very much.
thanks a lot for that. Definitely after India, it's great to have some kind of nice, smooth trip.
Yeah,
It was
we
really
try
great.
to be smooth.
Yeah.
Actually, I wanted to try to be happy, but I got lots of challenge and I expected error. Sorry for that.
No problem. You did really well. You did really good. There were not any problems.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't say that. It was really good.
Okay, thank you very much.
Definitely, you haven't seen the first part of my trip, but this was very easy. So, Mr. Officer, thank you. Also, thanks for the company.
Yes.
And
This week I'm very lucky that I see you next again. You are
definitely, yeah. We stay in touch.
and this next year coming you arrive our country. But I am very welcome. Thank you.
Super. Thanks a lot, man. All right. In the middle of the bridge from Myanmar to Thailand, you needed to cross back to the left side of the road, and a few seconds later I reached the border, where it took about an hour before I had finished the formalities and met my new guide behind the gate. I arrived in Thailand, country number 27 already. And again, same situation like in Myanmar. I need a guide with me, and this time not a government official, but he has a driver. So this guy is not driving with me in my car, but he has a car in which he drives around. And I'm a little bit against what's going on with these rules here, but I'm going to rant about that later, maybe tomorrow or the day after. The first place where we can stop is Tak, and that's about 90 kilometers from here. We did already 150 kilometers, so I don't have enough range. In Yangon I met Gregory, Australian guy who lives there, and he does some business here, so this is his house. He's not here at the moment, he's in Yangon. But he arranged that I could charge his car at this place. So that's what's happening now. We just plugged it in. You are my guide?
Yes,
Yeah. You're gonna bring me around Thailand, right?
of course.
Yeah. So why do I need a guide in Thailand?
I'm sorry?
Why do I need a guide in Thailand?
It's a compulsory by the Thai land transport, that when you actually take the vehicle from overseas, you need to lead by a local tour guide in order to drive around in Thailand. This is a new law apply in Thailand, because from before people just can get the permit and then travel itself. But the thing is, sometimes people don't know the law here, especially with traffic law, and there's a lot of problems. So now the government's changing the law that whoever comes to Thailand as a tourist, bring your own vehicle, you have to go to a local tour operator and have to have a guide, local guide escorted while you're traveling in Thailand, especially with the vehicle.
I'm on the way to Tak now, and it's about 90 kilometers. And we're going through some serious mountainous area, so I lost a lot of range. I got 27% left now after 2.5 hours recharged in my Sot border area. And meanwhile, I got also a fair cold. I slept 2 hours at a nice man who was family of Gregory in Yangon, the place where he charged the car. So I just want to go to the place where I stay tonight and get some rest. I hope it will be better tomorrow, because if I get sick now, it will be on a trip where I paid a lot of money. Not so nice. But it happened. For 3 days I stayed in bed, except for the few hours that I needed to move to the next city. I had 39 to 40 degrees fever and driving was horrible. See, this was my face. It's day 4 in Thailand, and today I feel better. Not 100% yet. I'm on 80%, but good enough to do something. This morning, or in the afternoon actually, in the afternoon we left Ayutthaya, which is the former capital of Thailand, and actually quite beautiful to see. There are a lot of temples and pagodas, and I wish I could visited that, but I already been there a couple of years ago. And the second choice was the other option was to go to Bangkok a bit earlier instead of going there at night. And I love Bangkok. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. So, and as I can only be there only one night, I decided to go there instead of sightseeing in Ayutthaya. So I'm now on my way there. And Reinis is also there, a friend of mine from Abu Dhabi. Hey. Hoe is het?
Cool, yeah?
Ja, lekker man, goed te zien. Cool, I'm now with Reinis, fellow Dutch guy who I met in Abu Dhabi during my time there. And we had we saw each other a couple of times. You lived in Abu Dhabi and I was mostly in Dubai, but we crossed. And you were the one who also arranged for me the flight ticket from Dubai to Mumbai. So you also made this journey possible. And in return for that, I should have given you a ride in the car in Dubai, and that didn't really work out. But
no, that's true. That's okay.
I felt really ashamed for that. But
that's alright. That should be okay.
I heard months ago that you were coming here, so that's why I'm going to sabotage my car and delay my tour in India and make sure that we cross here on the right time.
Excellent.
So later we're gonna have a ride in. Can drive the car. So you were here for. How did you end up here?
I actually ended up taking a flight from Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, my car wouldn't make it here.
Right.
So I ended up taking a flight last Friday here, and I'm actually here till tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Flying back to Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
So a short trip.
Yeah.
With surprisingly meeting a lot of people, a lot of friends here as well, and I'm meeting you here. That's just crazy.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah. We did a little tour through Bangkok, drove through Koh San Road, which is my favorite area in the city, went for some refreshment in Reinis Hotel, and I let the good man experience electric vehicles. So Reinis is driving in the car now?
Yes.
First time electric?
This is the first time driving electric car.
So what's your experience? How do you like it?
It's really amazing. Like I actually didn't have the idea that the car was running. And normally, I usually would always go as per the car sound, like how fast it's going as well and the feeling, but you just step on this and it just goes. You don't hear anything at all. It's really a funny experience, but actually quite interesting as well.
Will you consider your next car, if you buy one, to be that one electric?
I think I will, because like I always had the perception like that electric car wouldn't have the power in terms of like speed or like acceleration as a petrol car, but it's actually the opposite. They even perform better than petrol cars.
Way better. Like the fastest production car in the world now is the Tesla P100D.
That's the new one to be released, isn't it?
No. That's
already
out
released.
now. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think if the next car, if this is actually the experience what an electric car can offer, definitely my next car should be an electric vehicle as well. Yeah.
Great stuff. Another Soul converted to electric. This was the first part of the Thailand road trip. If you have enjoyed watching this movie, please subscribe to this channel and see you in a few days.